Time to Be Alive Best of 2026, bringing you the best moments from a perfect year. Join Kath, Patty, and Eli as we count down the 12 moments that brought us cheer this year.
26. Let's get it.
Welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast counting down everything this week that made you say, what a time to be alive. And now, Patrick Monahan, Kath Barbadoro, and Eli Uden.
Hello.
Folks, welcome to...
Shit. Sorry.
What just happened?
What the fuck?
I don't know why I did that. I guess
Run it
the
back.
music stopped really abruptly. It's like someone needs to say something. Wow.
Kath is the damn little kid at Thanksgiving entrance to the conversation. Hello. Oh, hi. Where's your mom?
That was crazy. What happened?
What is going on?
I'm so embarrassed.
Hello.
Why did I do that?
What the
yeah.
fuck, man?
Wow.
This is fucked.
This is the whole episode now. That's it.
This
We're
is-
gone.
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. Patty. Do they
Patty,
intro?
go ahead.
I don't know if I want to now.
I don't feel like it anymore.
Yeah, maybe I don't feel like it anymore. Exactly.
The hello that sent a rift down the center of the podcast.
The last podcast.
Broke it into thirds.
I can't believe I did that.
So anyway, folks, welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast that counts down things each week that make you say a thing. That's the podcast. I'm Patrick Monahan.
I'm Kath Barbadoro. You've
We
already
know.
heard from
For now.
We bout to get it poppin'.
Damn, what a banger first clip. Now let's remember a time when we had Norbit on the brain.
I didn't want to watch Sinners for a minute because I'm still like wrapping my brain around the idea that movies where somebody's playing two characters are good sometimes. 'Cause
You're
I'm just,
anti-twin. You're on that is a known
Yeah.
Eli stance.
I also just can't separate Norbit. Like I can't get away from Norbit. I'm like everything where someone's playing multiple people is Norbit to me. This is Vampire Norbit, and so I gotta get that out of my head.
Adaptation is what? Art house Norbit, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what else. Yeah.
Every movie with someone playing dual roles is a form of Norbit.
That's a
They're
Norbit.
it's in the
they're
Norbit universe.
likes. One of these Norbit likes.
Jumanji,
yeah.
you better believe that's a Norbit because the same guy plays the hunter guy and the dad. So Norbit.
Yeah,
I'm
my whole
looking
Netflix
at
category. Norbit, similar to Norbit.
I'm looking at a
Brian Wilson's
list.
Netflix. We thought you'd like these movies. They're similar to Norbit.
Peter
Yeah, and then
Pan,
it's,
traditionally a Norbit play. Captain Hook and the dad are also the same guy. So there you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm looking at Parent Trap. Definitely a Norbit.
It Takes Two.
Mickey 17, a sci-fi,
You better believe-
exponential Norbit.
You better believe that's
Yeah.
a Norbit.
Really tackles some of the problems inherent with Norbit. You know,
That's
Mickey
true.
17. It's an examination of the Norbit as a category.
Norbit. Man, I'm
What if they
looking
did one
looking
Norbit?
at the poster for Norbit, and it's just like, man, I'm not going to ever see Norbit. I'll tell you that.
Don't say that. Yeah, I smell a
Eddie Murphy
Patreon goal
portrays
coming.
multiple roles, including the eponymous Norbit and his abusive, obese wife, Rasputia. So,
Oh my god,
The Magic Man?
Rasputia.
Rasputia. They try to kill
Rasputia.
her so many different ways in that movie, and she doesn't
simply
go
will
down.
not die.
Yeah.
That's right.
He only
go
married
down.
her because she accidentally cured his son's hemophilia, and now he's stuck with Rasputia forever. Also, it's so funny because Norbit isn't even the first time Eddie Murphy did that, right? Because
Nope.
it's also the Naughty Professor, the Clumps.
He
All
did
the
he
Clumps
did
are
a
him.
couple of those.
Yeah.
To be
How do you
frank,
feel about
a
like
lot of heavyset black girl were called that in high school.
Rasputia?
We're called Rasputia.
I don't think that's true. I
That
do
seems
not think
false.
that's true.
Shelby's is younger than us?
We're getting a fact check here. Oh, you mean like people were like referencing Norbit as an insult?
This was
Good
in
grief.
St.
that-
Louis.
That makes sense to me. That like after Norbit, that became an insult. But
Sure.
before that, I don't think Rasputia was. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. Definitely after Norbit.
Norbit, a massive vector for bullying, no question.
Can't be looking like Norbit. If it looks like Norbit. I mean, honestly, if the poster for Norbit came out and you looked at it and you're like, I look like that, you were already in dire straits. You were not having a great time. You gotta go into hiding. You can't be wearing those glasses and a bow tie, man. You can't. Now we're all looking up Norbit.
We're looking at Norbit. We've got a Norbit
you know who's in Norbit? Kristen Shaw is in Norbit. What a strange crossover. Very strange crossover for 2007. How do you feel about like The Prestige? Too Norbity for you? Not into
magical Norbit? Well, I guess.
Well,
but you
spoilers for The Prestige.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that.
We've spoiled The Prestige a lot.
That movie is, 20 years old?
It's pretty old.
But they're not.
Patty has just sent us the auction listing for the Respucia bodysuit, which it's rotting. Like anything like this, within a couple years, it starts to disintegrate. And this is clearly disintegrating.
The legs look like Serrano hams.
Yeah. Can you imagine like buying that and you just have it in your house? It's like, are you what? It's like, yeah, it's from Norbit. Pretty cool, huh?
Check this hard drive. You can't just be having this.
It's in Guillermo del Toro's house next to like, the swamp.
That's who buys this is Guillermo.
Yeah, this is Norbit.
It's from Norbit. I like that.
Is he Russian? Guillermo del Toro?
I don't know.
He has it's got a Russian lilt to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a gamer Kath, by the way, Death Stranding 2. You can keep up your only ever playing Death Stranding reputation.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy, now I'm just going nuts on propstore.com here because we can get a copy of or a costume from the Adjustment Bureau, which is just a suit. That is the movie with the hats. If you just to be clear, in case anyone didn't recall. $600 from Marvel's The Punisher. Speaking of Bernthal, it's just a Henley, $600 Henley. Doesn't even have anything on it that looks like a Punisher outfit.
This is Dexter's Henley.
I wish they showed you how much things sold for. I'm kind of bummed that they don't. Okay, log in.
You got to sign up.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm
not giving my information. Okay, so this is sorry to bring this into the conversation, but this is a bit of Norbit from the plot. After catching Respucia cheating on him with her tap dance instructor, Norbit insults her by calling her the Queen of Whores. Gets chased through the neighborhood.
Norbit's going off there.
I mean, Norbit sounds like he's kind of an asshole to her. Not to justify cheating, but get out of there, Respucia. Get out of there.
Respucia also apparently threatens to mutilate a woman's face with acid in that movie. So
okay. Well,
she's a piece of work.
Nobody's perfect.
She's a piece of work.
Respucia be threatening an acid attack.
She sounds like a Pokemon or something.
Yeah. Poison type. This despicable poison type woman.
I will give you poison damage.
I'm going to inflict you with a status effect. Yeah. So she's kind of Rasputin adjacent. She is threatening acid and poison. So yeah. And then the movie ends with Norbit shooting her and putting her in a frozen river and cutting off her genitals and whatever, the way the Duke killed Rasputin.
Yeah. Just riddled with bullets, being thrown into a creek while he's still alive. Good stuff.
And they both have really creepy things of them that are sold at auction. It's Rasputin's weird long penis and Respucia's bodysuit.
Good
rotting
point.
Bodysuit. Yeah.
Well, should we say goodbye for this
She
week
does appear to
guess not.
I just want to say the movie ends with her getting speared and then running away, with a actual spear.
Respucia! She is the second coming. He was reincarnated.
A failed assassination attempt on Respucia.
I did not expect Norbit to have so many allusions to Russian history. That's fantastic. Yeah. I kind of do want to see it now.
Yeah,
Shit.
Go back to the original screenplay. It's incredible. It's all about.
yeah. Eddie
Murphy. It's a Chekhov play somehow.
It had nothing to do with Eddie Murphy. Once he got it, it's well, let's make this into a bunch of goofy shit I can put on.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy bought the rights to a screenplay called The Last Tsar of Russia, and then was I'm going to make this in Norbit. Yeah,
one word, Norbit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my pitch.
Yeah, check that out.
Check out Norbit.
I don't think you probably shouldn't. I don't think. Oh, he also plays an Asian man in this as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney style. We love that. Did not make the New York Times list, I don't believe, of best movies the last 25
and this
years.
is called a healthy use of the internet. Get off Instagram to start going on lore dives about Norbit, everybody. That's the moral of this bonus.
Right, and that's because of wokeness, because nobody wanted to have their name next to it in the New York Times that they voted for.
It's true. Yeah. Otherwise, they were just afraid.
They're all talking about it behind the scenes.
It's true.
Party people, we ready? We were popping big bottles in 2025. Like when we learned about the need offender invention.
That's my gang. Yeah.
This is a story about a real special person here. Somebody who's more important than everyone else on the plane, apparently. This is a flight. It's Kath. This is a Lufthansa flight from LA to Munich, long flight.
Really long flight. Damn.
It was most of the way across the country. And it
Which country?
The U.S. The first place. The first
our
country
great
it was
country.
From. That's right.
Okay.
Had to divert to Boston because somebody's tablet got jammed in a business class seat. I guess an iPad is there's additional reporting here that says it's an iPad. So first of all, they diverted to Boston, but they were actually like way up there in Canada because the way the way the flights go when they're flying transatlantic, you go like on a huge arc basically up, or at least it looks that way on the map. And
Elon Musk is going to fix that, by the way. He's going to make the planes go straight.
That's what Grok is going to do.
It's a massive waste of resources that they go up and then down.
Yeah, the guy
There's
from
not
Road
even
Rules,
any fog of war. It's just simple.
The guy from Road Rules is working on that, or whichever show he was on. So they had to divert because the iPad got jammed, I guess, either in or in between seats. I'm trying to figure out exactly what, but
it got wedged somewhere.
It got wedged, and it was because it's a lithium battery. Like if you crush or puncture or damage a lithium battery, they can basically catch on fire or blow up, or depending.
Samsung Galaxy 6.
This is exactly on my corner. So this was a hazard, and this is something that's not you have to kind of, when you're in a big tube in the sky, you have to, I guess, deal with these things. So they had to.
Is that really a big deal though? You used to be able to smoke on there. People could light stuff in the air.
Well, you can still bring lighters on airplanes.
Yeah.
So.
And you should.
There's that.
And you should.
Yeah. Yeah, just so you look cool. So you can play with your Zippo. I don't know if you're allowed to play with your Zippo. That might be where they draw the line.
There's a big sign on the bathroom that says "No playing with your Zippo
things on
in here."
fire. Do not light the magazine the only magazine where writers are still getting paid $10,000 a feature. I don't even know if any of those exist
Read this
anymore.
to learn about the top plastic surgeons in the country. For some reason.
And they're all in Texas.
They're doing that research. Look, I need two things today. I need a plastic surgeon, the best in the country, and I need a stone zombie that's crawling out of my expensive lawn.
That's exactly what I was going to say, too.
A $1,000 stone zombie.
I need a $6,000 massage chair now. I need it to be on the way before I land.
Excuse me, is this the man known as Hammaker Schlemmer? I'd like to speak to...
Yes, Mr. Schlemmer.
One of the greatest inventors of our time, Hammaker Schlemmer.
It's America's oldest catalog, apparently, which is fun.
Look, this armchair might be expensive and ugly, but what if I told you it had a cup holder in it?
There's a USB port in the arm. How about that?
They need to just have an all products thing on their website where you can just sort by price. It's come on, let's go. What do you got? What's the biggest thing? What can I buy?
That is truly and not even trying to be some design snob here, but it's the furniture with USB ports in it. It's come on,
disgusting.
Dude.
Yeah. Get a longer cable.
You cannot need that. There's just Yeah.
Get the outlets in the floor. Like, if you're going to do it that way, get the outlets in the floor. You know?
Yeah. And it's like clearly visible. It's like a huge plastic panel with like 4 fucking HDMI ports on it.
And then it's like, what the fuck? Do you have to charge your armchair to get those to work?
Here.
Like, you have to plug in your disgusting, like, shitty Lazy Boy knockoff now? I don't get it.
You legitimately need more cables to charge it through an armchair because you have to plug the armchair into the wall, and then you have to plug the cable that could just, like, you had everything you needed. A cable, a phone, the wall. And then you just involved your armchair as a middleman for no fucking reason at all. Why is this part of the process?
Why are you getting involved?
There shouldn't be capacitors in there at all. There shouldn't be.
Shit, man. My armchair is shorting out.
I can't sit in this because the power went out. There's a thunderstorm. I can't sit
ozone
here.
Because something like popped inside the armchair. Little charging arm.
A mouse chewed through a cable. And
that snake could be going off in there.
Don't you think it's inconvenient to use your laptop on your lap? You know what would be easier if you had like a huge wooden board with like an inflatable ball on the bottom of it that you had to just keep in your living room all the time? That would be much easier. And then add a couple USB-C and 2 and 1 micro
it's all
USB.
like instantly like obsolete. Like they updated the USB port as soon as you buy it, and then that's your couch. Thumbs up.
I always feel I hate those like little ones because they're like invent USB. They're like universal serial bus. This is what everything runs off of, and they're like great. And they're like there are 3 kinds of it. I'm like why?
Get that out of here. That is a damn lie.
I'm spending $1,100 on this chair, and it has a USB-A port that you can't use. It's harder to buy things for that use that now.
You have to get it all on eBay.
But it's also got micro USB. Pretty good.
Micro USB.
Just in case you have that still. You
can charge a battery pack from 10 years ago on that.
Unfortunately, our factory has been hit with the weirdest combination of tariff issues ever because we import both a lot of lithium-ion batteries and genuine leather. We are really big. We need Corinthian leather and
what are we going to do?
Microprocessors. You think if you got like the invoice of a factory that made those chairs, you would just think it was like a shell company. You'd be like, there's a crime going on here. What could possibly be made of this combination of materials?
It's a fake invoice you get, like a fake PayPal invoice you get in your spam filter. Just sent to you PDF, no body text.
$800 on what? Foot massager?
Everything in Hamburger Schlemmer is stuff that would be on a fake invoice in your email.
Hey, check out my new beanbag chair. It's actually an external hard drive. You can scores 8 terabytes. You plug into the bottom. It's great. You know.
Yeah, it processes photos from my digital camera. It's pretty cool.
And you can't get that elsewhere.
There's simply no other place to get electricity than what? You think there are other plugs in my kitchen? No, it's just my kitchen island, which is hardwired into my like main power line. You know, you got to plug in your iPad and do recipes off of it like only people in videos have ever done. I don't know anyone who has ever done that in real life.
I do not understand the purpose of an iPad, but people over 50 cannot get enough. People over 50 and under iPad. 5.
My dad wants an iPad so bad. And I have to be like, do you even realize what that would like? Think about this. Think about this for a second. Like, why would you do that? Like, this would be a curse. It's not going to
sync with all his stuff. You can't get Seymour Sloth on there.
You got to download all sorts of new stuff. I'm just like, you're not going to understand how to use that. Yeah.
I don't know. Old people love the iPad, man. That's their like preferred thing, I feel.
I think iPad can be good, but I also find myself not really using. I mean, like if I'm at home and I need a big screen and I'm doing things on, I look at computer. But I feel like if you travel, and like I have an iPad mini that I bought, I forget, like during COVID or something, and it's pretty good. Like it's like, you know, it's nice for reading and stuff, and it's like, you know, a little bigger version, but it's like I'm not I don't know. There aren't that many iPad exclusive tasks, put it that way. Like
unless
you're a baby. Then they're alive.
And you're popping those balloons or whatever they do on
This
there.
baby in business class was freaking out because its iPad got wedged in a seat. It was the boss baby. The boss baby was losing his mind.
Frog-shaped case and all, slammed, just driven into the wheels, the gears of the plane. He stuck it in the landing gear. That's why they had to stop.
My tablet was damaged. So by the time they landed, I guess, or when the flight diverted, I guess, it had already shown visible signs of deformation due to the seat's movements. So I don't know if maybe it was like although not business class though. That's the thing. I can see that happening in coach where like you put it in and somebody leans back and and it just like bends like in half almost.
Yeah, that happens. And I would say that is not my fault. That's the fault. Like I've had that where my laptop is open and they lean it back and it's like I have to like jump and close it or else it would have just folded like origami.
That's why you got to get those things that just like stop them from reclining that you can buy and then roll the dice on whether somebody will kill you.
They make those. You can like like I'm imagining like the anti-theft steering wheel lock thing, but for the back of
it's like a
club.
Little,
I'm imagining the club, but for an airplane
It is
seat.
Basically like a wedge that just you stick in there.
That's so funny.
You put it. You basically gum up the works. You like jam it in that in like the little arm that bends, and it stops it from bending.
Yeah.
Man,
you just put grass in there. You chew up. You just
gum
chew
up the works.
And
it's called the knee defender. Yeah, there's a whole.
This is something that you can only use if you are like a bodybuilder or something,
right?
Where you're like, I know I can win a fight.
Visibly scary.
Yeah. I can win a fight with whoever I do this to confidently.
I'll pick one up. What else are you supposed to do? Because now exit row is like some sort of like class. Like the exit row is class now. Yeah, where it's like, oh, you have to have $59 to truly believe that you could help us in case of an emergency. Like, no,
this is one of those
strong guys.
This is just one of those things where it's like a little thing that you put in, and it's like one of like it's like the guy, some like individual guy invented it, whatever. He's got the patent and all that stuff, and it's like. Yeah, this is like a nice idea, but it's like, man, if you use this, if you use this and somebody kills you on the plane, it's like, I don't think most people are like, oh, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
you have to sign a waiver to buy one.
Why would he do that? It's like, well, he'd put this little clip on the guy's seat that wouldn't let him recline and, insisted that was his right to do that or something. And it's like, yeah, I understand why he turned the guy's head all the way around backwards.
I do think I should get one. They should give me one. You should get issued them if you need them.
If you're over a certain height, yeah.
This guy was only 6'2". He must have had longer legs because that's not. I mean, that's tall. It's not that tall.
The economy is getting smaller and smaller. Yeah. It's like it's really. But no, I have a thing because now when I'm on a plane, I'm going on a plane this weekend, so this will happen, and they crank it back, and because at this point my size is you hit my knees before you hit. The bottom of
recline,
the max, at which point my knees are jutting through the fabric of the back of the seat and they can feel it in their back. And then what happens is that the person it's happening to thinks that that's the like stopper to say that's as far as you can go back. So to make sure they're all the way back, they slam back on it a couple times to be like, I'm all the way. And at that point I usually get to lean forward and be like, that's not the seat. Those are my knees.
Yeah.
And because of my height, it does help because I get to like lean over the top.
Right. And be like, look, I am very large. I'm not being an asshole.
Hello.
Exit row just should be for big boys. All right. Big everybody's. It makes sense because not only is it more comfortable, but if shit does go down, we can toss people the fuck out.
You've already got the bouncer. Yeah. People think you're a bouncer already anyway.
It's the door guy row.
At the entrance.
Yeah.
Instead we get some, 5'2" like, influencer
some little shrimp who's on the out because they're trying to get extra points from the points guy and they're like, yeah, I guess I'll help if there's an emergency.
Yeah,
they're not willing. They're not there for the right reasons.
I'm obligated, right? Then I guess so.
I should fly for free. It should be like a air marshal. I'm the exit row guy. So I'm in charge.
I think this product got so much press that it like no longer exists, basically, because This is from like 2015, the article, but I remember
the
hearing about
first
this.
person to be escorted out of Shark Tank just by the collar.
No, because there's this
Two-hand thrown out.
I put it in the chat. This comes, or you print them out or whatever. There's this card that you're supposed to hand to the person in front of you. And it's like, you can just imagine the person reaching a boiling point reading this thing like that. Like, I'll read it quickly. This is a Knee Defender courtesy card. I'm using Knee Defender. Knee Defender is a small plastic device that helps me protect myself by limiting how much the seat in front of me can recline. I wanted to let you know about this and provide the following information. Unfortunately, and you can check these. There's 3 things. Mm-hmm. 1, unfortunately, my legs are so long that if you recline your seat, it would immediately bang into my knees. 2, as best as I can estimate, you could recline your seat about blank inches without banging into my knees. So there's like different degrees. Mm-hmm. If you'd like to recline your seat this much at some point during the flight, please let me know, and I will adjust my knee defender so that is possible.
I'm doing that on principle.
I am not fucking talking to you and letting you allow me to recline, you fucking dork. I will chop you down.
What if we simply used the jolly spirit of cooperation on this flight? What if we simply came to an agreement?
Turn around and let me know, and I'll remove my unauthorized device that I've used to disable your chair on a plane.
I will
pay the same price for
of,
tickets.
I will remove some of the big red chewing gum I've shoved into the works.
If you would like to recline your seat at some point during the flight, please let me know, and I will try to adjust myself and my knee defender, typo, knee defendee, so that it can be done safely. I realize this may be an inconvenience. If so, I hope you will complain to the airline.
The airline?
If so, I hope you will not
leave me out of it.
Behead me. Maybe working together, we can convince the airlines to provide enough space between rows so that people can recline their seats without banging into other passengers. Thank you for your understanding. I am not offering understanding to you if I get this card.
Bad news. You are now seated in the brazen bowl, brother.
Hope there's enough room in the brazen bowl. Maybe you can tuck in real tight.
I love the deflection to the system at the end.
That's right.
It's like,
you're not mad at
I'm
me,
not
man.
your enemy, man. Solidarity.
I'm just breaking your chair, okay?
Like the
Fight
initial,
the real enemy, dude.
Yeah. The initial sentence of I am using Knee Defender is such strange deflectionary language to be like, I am using this. It's not like I've blocked your seat from reclining.
Hey, man, I broke your seat. Here's why.
Hey, dude, I took all the nuts and bolts out of your
uncomfortable for
seat.
me.
Yeah.
Because I am less comfortable that way. So
I'm so sad that was a typo, because when I was scanning it, I saw knee defendee, and I thought it was referring to yourself as this is the knee defender. I am the knee defendee.
You would be the knee
my
defendee.
knees are being defended.
Yeah.
I am the knee defendee.
Yeah, either you or each knee is the knee defendee. Yes. I love this product. I love the sort of the clearly just like not, I don't even know, like just the gall required to kind of offer that and think that somebody is not going to turn around and just start windmilling on you, just like furious, you know.
There's like planes. There's so everyone is just like stuff that would never work anywhere else. It's like it's a different universe where it'd be like, no, this is a viable product on a plane. Like those things where you like put a hood that like fastens around your neck and then comes over your head and envelops your laptop, and you look like a Silent Hill monster.
Yeah,
so that you like can
arms
see.
in the thing.
Yeah, and it's like for privacy. And it's like for privacy, you feel like you're private. Everyone on the plane is staring at you while you have this like this horrific collar. Yeah,
you look like a monk in a religion that doesn't exist yet.
That's right.
As like the neck pillow people, like. Oh my god!
I like I got the one that like it like makes it's like wearing a neck brace and then you lean forward.
I have that one too.
It's pretty comfortable.
It's like you wear it on the side and you look insane, but it's actually unfortunately.
But it's like impossible to pack because it's like too big and weird and kind of the shape is not really good for like going anywhere.
Which is
it's literally like a half neck brace.
Yeah, and you get people walking around the airport with them already on, and it's just like. What
just
is
walking very stiffly, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. They look like pilots that are ready to get into the world's worst combat mech. Like you're walking around like a base where they're like, this is, you know, like the worst Pacific Rim of all time. We're going to drift together to get into a robot that puts the knee defender in the robot.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you know what's not too big to pack is the knee defender, and I hear they're developing a new version that is able to be chewed when somebody jams it into your mouth, and you won't choke. So
it's got a hole in it like a Cheerio now. Well,
yeah. Knee defender. I don't know why there's a Wikipedia article, but knee defender. There's like 4 lines of description, and then controversy. In August 2014, an argument developed between oh no shit! And
I can't believe it's only happened. I can't believe it's rare enough that they have specific instances written here.
There should be a subtitle that's like Fallout. You know, that's like what the knee defender right. Introduction Fallout.
We're rolling into 2026 gacked as hell with Slim and the boys. You feel me, gang?
We're going for auto sequence start.
The story comes to us from the barber with a good haircut. This is a tennis player who has been busted for banned substances. In this case, an extremely banned substance. Sometimes they do it and they're like, it's just a supplement that, you're not supposed to have. And this one is methamphetamine. So that is pretty banned. But
you don't think of it as a performance enhancing drug, but like it is. It doesn't. A lot of the performances that are being enhanced on meth are not, productive, but it does enhance them.
Yeah,
that is
baseball players in like the 70s used to pop what they called greenies, which were just amphetamine pills. I mean,
that's what every diet pill was too.
It's a long season,
bottles of them left over from the war. That's what they were like when they gave them to you, so you could.
They came back from Korea and joined the MLB and had.
I would also say, hey, Kath, check out the world of esports if you want to see methamphetamine used as a Adderall crazy in esports. Unsurprisingly, people dialed in 1 inch from their computer screen.
Yeah. I guess greenies were just dexedrine. So there you go. Mm-hmm. That's they're green.
Diet pills for years too. That's what it was. Just that. It was just full on speed. Good stuff.
I'm
worried about your heart because you're overweight. Why don't you chew this Dexedrine so that your heart is better?
Some speed. There was like some soldier, I think he was Polish, I want to say, who like got caught out in the snow skiing with his platoon or whatever, and they got killed. And then he was like, "Fuck it. I'm either dying or doing this," and took like the whole bottle of the greenies or whatever they gave them, and then blacked out and came to in a village like 200 miles away. And he just fucking just hauled ass out of there.
I guess because like you say greenies, and I think of, I guess I don't have any near me.
Oh,
like that's the cat treats.
The cat
I guess,
thing, yeah.
Dexedrine is human greenies, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just dumping the bag of salmon-flavored greenies down my throat before the Soviets kill me, riddle me with bullets. It's funny now or never.
Funny story about greenies as the treats. They were invented to turn your pet's poop different colors, and then it turned out they were dentally helpful. They were like, we just wanted to change the color of all the animal poop.
I say goldfish is human greenies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They don't turn your poop orange. Would be nice if they did. Would be cool.
Would it? I suppose.
Frankly, they should.
They should. I bet if you got those rainbow ones, it would turn your poop weird colors. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Get some beets in there. So this is the tennis pro tested positive for methamphetamine in November 2024. Then cooked up an explanation.
Some meth.
Cooked up some more meth and got back to work.
Called up Mr. White. Yeah, that's right.
And so this guy's explanation for his positive methamphetamine test is that he had kissed someone who had taken the drug. So he kissed someone on meth. This is like
his official response is sorry for being cool.
Yeah.
Sorry for partying. Here. Yeah.
Sorry I'm dating a baddie who's on Adderall or whatever. So I don't know if Adderall is some form of it. It's like you can kiss somebody in Bushwick. There's a good chance you're going to test positive for that.
Would that cause you to test positive if you're?
That's the question, right? You can come up with that theory, and it's
the question.
Who is gonna? Did you find a doctor to testify to this? Like, what is the? Yeah, that's a real.
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing is I think a lot of times they say something like this. They mention that this has happened before. Someone's claimed it happened with steroids and all that. I think weirdly
cool.
meth might be. Yeah,
sorry,
meth
I'm not able to compete because my partner is the Hulk. If you have a problem with it, he's going to come beat the shit out of you.
Right.
My roided up
tested
partner.
positive for gamma radiation. Sorry, I'm dating the Hulk, not Bruce Banner.
No, the Hulk.
Only when he's the Hulk. So
he gets really angry, and then he texts me, "You up?" It takes him forever because his fingers are so big, but he gets it out.
Hulk keyboard, get the big. He texts on an iPad. He just uses it like a regular phone.
He has iPad. Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean, I guess just guessing like meth could be, because at least that's one that I'm sure they're testing for like very, trace amounts would actually get you flagged. So like, still, I think this is bullshit, but it makes, I'm like, okay, maybe like a little bit of it. And
I don't think it stays in your system very long either. So like, I don't know.
People that like it wish it would. I was just
making out with a meth addict right before the test, and
yeah, it is short because that's one of those famous things about people who smoke meth is they got to keep on doing it.
They keep doing it.
It wears off. They're doing it a lot. They love it. Yeah, and it says that I guess that the argument was not over like the amount of it, because I guess maybe it would pass, but they just go, you can't really prove that it's. And yeah, so the woman did testify, tracked down this woman to testify, and she is not, as far as I can tell, his partner. So it's like they had to track down like some lady he made out with at a club.
Hey, sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Can I ask you a huge favor? Can you tell the drug testing body of tennis that you do meth? Could you please do that for me?
Are you free for a deposition later? So yeah, it's she said that they met at a bar in Manzanillo and they ended up kissing a little bit after she, quote, consumed a pill which made me feel euphoria, agitation, confidence to socialize, and in the moment a feeling of energy and joy. She testified and confirmed this.
Getting a kiss might make you feel that way as well. Like,
that's true.
Like making out
it's
with
the power of love.
I was lifted off my feet and my eyes turned into hearts, and I just sort of followed her around on my tippy toes. Yeah.
Birds suddenly appeared.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then and they also did say that they were like, you had way too much meth for that. you're just taking meth.
Did you when you were kissing her, did you fish the pill out of her mouth and then you swallow it? Is that what happened?
Shotgunning a pill, disgusting idea. Patoo. Give him the spittoon.
Hit him with the patoo.
Yeah, hit him with the patoo. That was like
alternate universe where the Hawk Tuah girl says patoo instead.
Patoo on that thing.
Patoo on that thing.
I can't imagine that having the same staying power.
You gotta hit him with that patoo. Like an old prospector.
It's like Yosemite Sam. Yeah.
Hit him with one tooth. Hit him with that patoo. Yeah.
Yosemite Sam apologizing on Logan Paul's podcast for the coin the
crypto scam. Yeah.
Look, nobody wants to hear that, but that mustache would feel crazy. Yosemite Sam.
Hello, police.
You know that mustache feel crazy. Anyways,
no, it's ticklish. Got to be ticklish.
Anyways, that I think even worse stuff. Okay, tennis stuff. Yeah, so the test was positive. He has received a 4-year ban, which is a lot. That's these bans, like, especially when it's for athletes, because it's like,
yeah, it's your prime time.
Yeah, tennis especially. Tennis is like lateral movement based, I feel like. So it's like the first thing that just is designed to shatter a knee.
Yeah, if this guy's
cartilage like heavy.
22 or over, he's in deep shit.
Yeah. Shelby put in the chat, this happened. I remember because I read his book that there was a scandal about Andre Agassi where he failed a test and like came up with some excuse, and then later he was like, no, I did meth. That's what happened.
His explanation was, according to the article, Agassi's explanation was he accidentally drank from a soda spiked with meth by his assistant, quote, Slim. You got an assistant named Slim. You are
That's
also
the
doing
for ladies.
There we go. I drank one of Slim's spiked sodas. Yeah. Okay.
I drank one of Slim's fasts, and it was filled with meth.
Very I don't even know. It's when I was hanging out in the park with Slim and the boys, and accidentally did some heroin. What? What is going on?
I mean, his biography is really good. It's very. It does not make him seem like a cool guy to be around, which I respect, because a lot of people's biographies, they try to do that. It's an autobiography. He wrote it, with a ghostwriter. But yeah, he is a guy who would be hanging out with Slim and the boys. He started when he was a kid. He grew up in Vegas, and his dad was a dealer at a casino. And so he started his career in tennis as like a hustler. Like his dad would bring him out to the court and be like, talk to old guys and be like, I bet my child can beat you, and would bet money on him, and then he would beat them because he was really good.
Yeah, right.
The part he's got to. I just want to know if he was doing the part you got to do where you shark them, where he's like, all right, son, go stand in the corner and
be bad at
miss.
First. Yeah,
go
I think they did do that. I think they
miss
did do
a bunch.
He was like a tennis shark. Yeah. Anyway, weird guy, turns out.
Honestly,
also, there's a whole part about how he was married to Brooke Shields, and
he hated being married to Brooke Shield. He was so pissed.
He hated it. She's
pissed off.
The most beautiful woman in the world, Ivy League educated, and as soon as he gets married to her, he's like, this fucking sucks. I hate this. It's so
You're no
funny.
meth, lady. You're no meth.
Yeah.
She won't let me hang out with Slim.
Yeah.
That would be, in the prenup, is you can't hang out with Slim. He's not allowed.
Seems fair to not hang out with, that's, yeah.
We bring in good energy.
Greetings to last year and on to 2026. 2025, we're stuffing you in the overhead bin, bitch.
Turn the music up, yep.
There is a law that someone has. Okay, it's a bill that has been proposed in the state Senate in Connecticut that movie theaters have to post the actual start times of the movies, because people are sick of sitting through all this nonsense, all this trivia, commercials, trailers, all that stuff. People are tired of it. He says that this will, the lawmaker says that this will boost ticket sales when people say this, because they're tired of having to sit through all this stuff.
False.
Quote, it seems to be an abuse of people's time. If they want to get there early and watch the promos, they can. But if they just want to see the feature, they ought to be able to get there just in time for that. Patty, thank you. Eli and I, before we started, were both like, we think this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
I said
this is classic crank shit.
Yeah, I also said people have not earned this privilege whatsoever, because people are regularly late to movies.
Correct.
Yep.
What this will do is it will make people show up after the movie has started, because they're going to get there and there's going to be a line for snacks or whatever, and that's exactly what that's going to do.
Also, him being like, look, I love trailers. I'm always like, I want to see the trailers, but him being like, oh, there's all these car ads and trivia, and it's like, if you show up when they say the movie is starting, you're seeing maybe 5 minutes of that. They get to the trailers pretty quickly.
And who doesn't like trailers? I love a trailer. I get so emotionally affected by trailers. There's just, because it's all the most intense parts of the movie. They really crank the dial, and I feel like I'm very I will cry. I don't cry at movies a lot. I cry at movie trailers a lot. Not even sad ones. I just get really overwhelmed by them.
Everybody works so hard on this. And it looks so bad.
Yeah.
I love
exactly.
I also need, as someone who loves to riff but does not speak during movies, trailers is where I get it out. That's where I can get some of my barbs. Build some social standing with my group of friends, with my
It is fun retorts. To watch the trailer and you think of the one bit you're gonna do, and then you lean over and whisper it to your friend. Mm-hmm. That's a fun time. That's good.
It's check please.
Yep.
I'm sure I've told this before. Best trailer reaction I've ever experienced was we were at a hot tub time machine. We had a few of us. Maybe we had it was like a Saturday afternoon or something. So maybe we'd done what one might do before they go see Hot Tub Time Machine to enhance the experience.
Sure.
So we were kind of like a little maybe overdid it to start, or we're just kind of like stone in our seats, kind of like Frozen kind of. And the Nick Cage Sorcerer's Apprentice trailer comes on with and then in the period of time when there was it was completely silent in the theater in between trailers after that one, somebody not too far away leaned over and said, "I want to see that." And that
was enough. That sent
really
you over the
funny.
edge.
That's real. That was funnier than anything in the movie. And the movie's fine, but that was funnier than anything in the movie.
Yeah, you're Kath off the soda. I was thinking of Kath off the soda because have you guys seen that meme going around that's it's the guy at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier doing the whole walk, and it's me after 11 hits of the pen on my way to the grocery store. He's just walking like a robot on the guy. And I was Kath off the weed pen. Just
Man, yeah, you really have not let that weed soda thing
I
go.
know, I'm sorry.
You really have.
I connect to it because I handle it so poorly.
It's funny. You're absolutely right about it. It's that is how I am off the
Kath
weed
bringing
soda.
something to the bodega counter and saying, "What do I do?" when the guy rings it up.
Yeah, I feel like
Have I told this story about the one time I went to Amsterdam? It was before weed was legal in the States and stuff. And I'd been in India for 4 months, and I went to Europe, and so I hadn't done anything in months and months. I couldn't drink in India. I obviously wasn't smoking weed or doing anything like that. And I went to Amsterdam and I got really, really, really high, and as previously established on this podcast, my tolerance not the strongest. And I went to Ben & Jerry's and I got an ice cream cone, and they put it in this little holder when it was ready. And I was so stoned, I thought it was a sample ice cream cone. And I stood there for a really long time until they were like, "That's your ice cream cone. You can take it."
They're used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They knew exactly what was going on. Just American college kid in 2009 staring at a melting ice cream cone. Yeah. They figured it out.
I remember
just hearing their voice from the end of a hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like my brief dalliance with having the little low, edibles or whatever, where I was maybe I'll get into this or whatever, was when The Mandalorian was big, and I just always felt like Baby Yoda, going in anywhere where I'm 6'5", but everything's somehow above me, and just kind of
you're doing the grabby baby hands, trying to get stuff,
bringing a big jar of frog eggs up to the counter.
Hell yeah, dude.
What do I do?
What do I do? Hello. Yeah. But yeah, so we all agree that this is not completely unnecessary.
You also if you're that worried about it, you can ballpark estimate and shave
you should be fine. 10 minutes is probably low, and then you definitely won't be late for the movie.
Right. You can even, depending on the theater, you can go 15. You're not going to miss it. I mean, if you're going snacks and stuff, you got a time. I don't know. Yeah. I have I feel in New York, people don't drive, so you are beholden to trains. But if you need to get somewhere on time, it's not hard to get somewhere.
I would say it's easier.
Very rarely is there a problem.
It's a lot of times easier, I think, than if you have a car, because
I think you're
pretty reliably know. I mean, sometimes train stuff happens, but generally, I think it's pretty straightforward.
It's interesting to me when I encounter people who if I have to meet somebody far away from where we both live, and it's it becomes clear that they don't look at Google Maps first. They're just going out there into the world and then figuring it out. That's wild to me. I'm looking the day before. I'm figuring out how I'm getting places,
but
so that I'm not late.
But didn't you got to move the day forward, and then also I will say Google Maps is less reliable with subway stuff sometimes, because sometimes they just be shutting it down. Sometimes they're just
you do have to recheck right before you go, because they do be shutting stuff down. But But if you don't have like the basic idea of how you're going to get to a place, that's crazy to me. How are you living like that?
Wandering along, just drinking in.
It's fine if you have nowhere to go. Like if you don't have to be somewhere at a certain time, it's like, yeah, I know how to get to this neighborhood. I don't need to worry about it. But like you're meeting somebody. Yeah. You got a movie to get to.
Well, I was going to say also,
you can get there.
I mean, I like the Alamo rule of like you don't get late because the other thing is like someone showing up late to a movie. Basically, if you show up after the lights have gone down, it's the whole fucking theater's problem. Now we all got to help you find your fucking friend. Like, it's such a fucking pain in the ass. Like, there should be, if you want to, I think that if they want to do a thing where they don't want to do what Alamo does and say people can't come in because they're late, if you come in late, you can watch the movie, but you have to watch it from like a little late boys.
A penalty box.
Yeah, like a penalty box. You got to watch it from the cube. You got to watch it from the late boys cube and
in the dock.
Yeah.
Like you're on trial in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it should be
the
like.
The barrister is scolding you for your lateness. But
the thing that's weird about that to me is like, I respect that policy. I feel like the Alamo is the least obtrusive place to be late because there's already people walking in front of the screen constantly bringing people fucking chicken tendies.
Yeah, bringing their tendies.
And also there's assigned seats, so it's like not as... If it's a regular theater, then it's like everybody's got to look around for your friend. They've got to stand up and like move their coat so you can get through. Then it's a pain in the ass.
I mean, I truly can't remember the time before assigned seats, before the ability to pick ahead of time, because that is, I mean, I know there was some like, from like a populism angle, like we shouldn't have assigned seats discussion or whatever. And it's like, man, you got to pick your battles on this kind of stuff, like that's not,
it's better.
Everyone should have to get there an hour early if they want a good seat. That's more equitable than making, everyone has a phone now. You know what I mean? Like that's just, everyone like that's.
Except me.
Oh, it's like,
yeah, except Kath.
Fucking, oh my God, I will never. Southwest trying to frame that as like a cool new idea where they're like, we're not going to give you an assigned seat. Give me an assigned seat. Why do you want to create this environment? Why do you want
this tension?
You were like, you know what's not happening enough? People aren't rushing the gate enough at every time something takes off.
We need more gate lice.
Yeah, more gate lice.
Gate lice.
Sea lice, gate lice.
We need to...
Sea lice is everyone trying to get on the Titanic, get a good seat.
Yeah.
Turns out they were all bad seats on the Titanic.
It sucks that you need to sit in the same seat for the entire 3-month voyage across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
No getting it. Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what we need? We need more gate lice, and we also need all of the passengers to feel like there's a vague sense of competition with one another. That always brings a good energy to a flight.
Because there already is one with overhead bags. So
yes.
Man, that is a problem and there was an article that was too long for me to read. Because it was starting to get.
But I agreed with it.
No, it was starting to get it was going even 1% towards, it's not exactly easy for the airlines. Like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, you're a business.
You enforce the rules.
You're a business.
Ahead of time. Or you build bigger bins, whatever you have to do. But these people that show up with 4 bags are like, well, it's all going to go in, right? No, you can't do that to people. Sorry.
That sort of shit, dude. I don't get that. I don't get why, especially in a time where there's not a whole lot of empathy shown in a lot of ways that would be like, it's like, oh, well, your package is late, but it's very difficult to get everything delivered, across the country. And it's like, yeah, that's why it's an intense business to be in. That's why this business is difficult.
Sorry, guys. We have a very full flight. We weren't ready for this. Sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't anticipate selling the seats on the plane. I can't believe this happened.
Oh, man.
We're at a loss.
Okay. All right. Well, does anybody want to take a chance that their bag gets lost in exchange for nothing?
Oh, yeah.
To be nice? Why am I being nice to you? I already gave you money. Why do I have to be nice?
I hate you. I hate being here.
Yeah, and then it's like, now I have to ask someone, it's like you're trying to put your luggage overhead and you have to be like, there's a Russell Stover box of chocolates by itself up here.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to take that and put it in their lap?
Can someone get this Popeyes bag out of here? Can you just eat that now? Do you need to save it?
Yeah. What is this? Is this a scarf that is in here on its own?
The scarf, man. The scarf is just, God.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Wear it. I make it a little hot.
And people, man, it's really like...
Fine, then it's going to touch the wheels of my bag, okay? That's what's happening to your scarf.
Really like makes you feel like start to worry about the intelligence of the general population, of course, too, where people are failing at what is basically the equivalent of putting a peg in a hole. Like, you're like, man, there's a lot of people in this country that would repeatedly try to shove a square into a round hole, like over and over. And then just be like, perhaps if I increase the force, perhaps...
Yeah, if I hammer it in here, I brought a wedge.
It's not going to go up like that. You got to do it the other. It's not going to go up like that.
Wheels out,
sir. Yeah.
What's that sound? You already know.
Kath and Eli tried to pull a fast one on us in Q1. Y'all are on thin ice in the year of the horse.
Here we go. Do something like this.
Dude, I was reading for some crack thing or whatever, like on the invention of deodorant, and they were trying to play it, like, and understandably so, but they were trying to play that card where they were like, look how sexist this like old deodorant ad is, and it's like, you stink and all that. And I was like, yeah, for sure, but I think it just should have been, everybody did need to start wearing it. Like, everybody did stink. So not completely off. It just maybe shouldn't have been so gendered in it and be like, hey, everybody, we've fixed this problem and you need to get on it ASAP. So
this is always my unwokest opinion or whatever, is like, I feel like people try to do that. They try to do that with periods, where it's like, why are we acting like this is a secret, shameful thing? And I'm like, because it's gross. It's just really gross. It's fine. It's natural. Our bodies do it. It's nasty. Don't ask me to pretend that this is not nasty. So
what was the
stinking is the same way.
I heard that as unlocust, and I was thinking, my unlocust opinion is we shouldn't eat the fields. We shouldn't eat all the grain and leave the people to. Yeah, swarming is overrated. Guys, Subway Takes guy 100% agree.
Just interviewing a big locust.
We should shut up. We should shut up. We're too loud.
100% agree.
Oh man, bring that in.
I love the idea of like.
So what's your take?
100% agree.
I love the idea of the Subway Takes guy getting like in trouble for agreeing with something, like. He agrees with something problematic and people go after him. And it's like, he agrees with everything. He never doesn't agree. That's his job.
I've seen a sponsored AI thing.
He only ever disagrees with like things that make sense. Like everything he's disagreed with for the most part that I've seen, I've been like, you're wrong. You're wrong about this.
Mix it up.
Often when he disagrees, he will then be convinced, like within 30 seconds. Yeah. That's kind of how it tends to go. Yeah.
He's just mixing it up like you're doing a Scantron sheet, and you're like, gotta throw a couple falses in there. Gotta throw looking too weird.
I respect him as a professional. He's probably like, what's the most interesting position I can stake out for the sake of conversation here.
Yeah. I would like to know if there's any vetting at all before of like what the take
of the
is going to be. Because there are some that are like duds from the start, and it's kind of like, how are they going to get 3 minutes out of this? Like, what's happening here? You know, and that's
There's a lot of duds now because I think it's like become a PR thing. Like, there's clear stuff that was booked through a PR email, and then
sure.
Or
you heard what he said about Kamala Harris, right? Where he was like. No. He was like, we did one with her, and it was so bad, we didn't release it because we didn't want to get blamed if she lost the election.
No.
It was like so painfully bad. So yeah, I imagine they do. Do some
anyone
vetting.
Who doesn't vote for me is scum. Is pawn scum. Yeah. Man, no,
I don't know what the take was. I just heard that they were like, yeah, we tried to film one with her, and it was like kind of a disaster. So.
Yeah, they've had definitely like, you know, like a model turned actor whose take is they're like, lemonade's too sweet, and it's like, sure, okay,
all right.
Sounds good. Yeah. I was saying, go ahead.
No, yeah, you go.
Whole new thing. I was on the deodorant tip. I was saying I was telling you guys I'm kind of stinky today, if you can smell it through the podcast. I didn't get to take my shower because at the coffee shop near me, I almost had a New York crash out, a classic New York crash out, because they had, which this is fun, at the counter, they decided to do one of those fill a jar with coffee beans, and if you can guess how many, you get a free coffee. The problem was everyone decided to do that before they ordered. And so I was standing in line while people literally stood there for like 30 seconds, turning a jar and being like, And I'm like, order and then guess the beans. Don't fucking stand there trying to do spatial math. I'm also a little sore because I guessed and they said I was way off, which like, just say no. Just say I'm wrong.
Wow. Yeah. Inconvenienced and humiliated at the coffee shop this morning.
Jesus.
That would drive me fucking crazy. And then I would feel the same way where it's like, I know if I said this out loud, people would make fun of me because I'm being George Costanza right now. But like, I am right. I am right for being upset about this.
Yeah.
Also, it's not worth it for a free cup of coffee to spend like, how many minutes of your time is a free cup of coffee worth to sit there and count beans? Like, relax.
Look,
it's not that much is on the line. Just take a wild guess.
Eli responded by like, I don't need this. This coffee costs nothing to me. This is nothing.
Yeah.
This is nothing. And it sucks.
I got it wrong
actually.
on purpose. Actually,
it's bad
I'm
coffee.
pulling myself up.
I would pay double, and I hate this coffee actually. So
why don't you guess how many
I like to
bootstraps?
support local businesses. Sorry about it. Yeah.
That's my
way
other,
off
that's
is
my,
very rude.
my other Subway take is those little loyalty cards are not worth it. Even though there's the littlest effort ever.
They make them so they don't fit in they don't fit in a wallet. They make them weird shapes.
I feel like I'm going to be too much of an asshole if I bring it up to them, but I'm like, these need to be about a quarter inch shorter because it's like I got to fold it. And this
do you have the one for our massage place? They got the massage place we go in Manhattan. They got like a pretty good deal, but I have 5 of them with one punch on them in a drawer because they're too big.
Yeah. Shelby, did you know about this? They're getting secret massages. Are you guys getting them together? What's going on here?
I'm not getting that many massages. That's what I'm saying. By the time I finished it, I'd be bringing in. It would look like a like World War II draft card. They'd be like, when did we issue this?
Getting a damn couples massage.
I'm aware calling it our massage place is a little strange.
Our massage.
We go to the same one separately and have been like, have you been to this massage place? It's really good. So
if we could wrap this up, it's time for our massage. So.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Shelby, get over there. They beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. You're invited to our...
I can't vouch for one.
Eli and I have a meeting after every podcast where we go discuss the events of the podcast while getting a couple's massage. They go
to some porno place together. It's unbelievable.
It would also be so funny to get a couple's massage at that place because it would be horrible. It would just be like you and your partner being like, "Oh!"
They beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, no, it's like they're great. Shout out Renew Day Spa 2. Thumbs up. If you see us there, do not approach.
You think you know someone.
But yeah, it would just be you getting the shit kicked out of you in a room with like a drop ceiling and like probably bugs. Don't look around.
It would end. It would be dangerous because it's the kind of massage where like you would make a noise that is like the ick for your partner. Like you'd make a noise where they'd hear it and be like, "I'm no longer sexually attracted to you." You'd be making some noises, But yeah, hey, if you want to get just get thrown around, man, it's always for me. It's always a little guy and he does like a command throw on me. He's doing like. He's flipping me around like a Street Fighter. Yeah.
Get to the motherfucking stage.
Jordan Dahl stopped by and we had a hell of a mix-up involving 2 very tall Kevins.
And we don't stop!
One time, I was doing background actors.
Which is all that.
Extras.
That's all you do.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I'll be the guy in the background on his phone. And then... I get to be on my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm a background actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy, Kevin Durand?
I sure do.
Oh, yeah. Vastly fed on the strain. I'm familiar.
Yes.
Where's Patty at when you need him? Yeah.
It was his scene, and he was like, they were building like, it was for that show. The one with The Rock where he was like a football mogul or something.
It was like The Rock's entourage, like after
yes, The Rocktourage. And we were...
And he like did pills or something?
Yeah. I never saw it. But people liked it. And I was in the background on my phone, and that dude used it, and he was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" And like came running over to me and like confronted me, and I was mortified.
Like in the scene, or
perfect in the scene.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
They
make me like him even more. I like Kevin Durant.
They called cut, and he was like, "Great job, man. You okay?"
Aww.
And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that ruled."
He's also...
Yeah, I was legitimately like kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
You're a huge man and you're yelling at me.
He's a huge, physically imposing man. He's like very buff.
He's got the crazy eyes too. You get it when you're like, "Oh, I see why you're on the camera. You pierced my very soul."
Did you get to talk?
Buff.
So did you get extra money because you?
No. I just looked. That has
you got to sneak in a line because if they're going to use it, then you can get.
I know, right?
That's like my favorite. My favorite like actor story when like like I'm always like, that's a cool person when a main actor is always trying to engage extras in conversation so that they have to get paid. I'm like,
that's a
cool.
rad move.
That's nice.
God, I wonder if that's what he was doing, and I beefed it.
Beefed it up. You should just be like, "Get away from me, sir."
Sir, we are filming.
Yeah, you should have done that. I was told to do this.
Burst into tears.
You ruined this.
You ruined the take. I'm supposed to be back here on my phone.
Peas and carrots.
Weirdly, I've been on a couple of sets with that guy. It's not like he would remember me.
He might. He's Canadian.
But
very kind.
He is Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah. He's an engineer.
Number 5.
Okay, Shelby, we're having a conversation.
We're having a conversation, Shelby.
Look, we're not. I'm looking at the time code. No, I just I think he's great. I think he's a great actor, but he's so buff and he's such an interesting looking guy.
Yeah.
He has kind of, and again, I love him. He's very good. Please, if he's listening, he has like an Earthworm Jim vibe to him because he's so buff, and then he's got this like very unique head.
Yes.
Very unique head, crazy long arms, like longer than, because I just looked him up.
Should have been a damn offensive tackle in the CFL.
6'11", huge.
He's 6'11"?
He's 6'11".
He's enormous.
Wingspan 7'5".
He's one of the
crazy.
It's insane.
How does he? That's like prohibitive. I'm surprised he still gets cast. Like they have him on like, what do you put him in, like a reverse apple box, like a apple box that's a void.
You dig a hole in the ground for him to stand in, and then they have to put a fake jacket on him with regular sized arms.
I mean, 6'11" is like you're fucking up the set. You're fucking up like the spatial awareness
She's
of everything.
clearly reading Kevin Durant's page.
Yeah, of course. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Come on, everybody knows.
Wait, you're not looking at Kevin Durant, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I was. I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, yes, Kevin Durant, the NBA player.
It was a show about sports. I thought maybe it was a cameo.
Get her out.
Honest mistake.
It was a show about sports.
That is great. Yeah, I was like, what? 6'11".
Now, here's the thing.
Kevin Durant. It is his fault
that he's actually like 5'3". I remember him as a giant.
Okay, Kevin Durant is 6'6". The actor is 6'6".
That I would, okay. I was like, there's simply no way he's 6'11".
The context clues of you already said he was huge and looked crazy.
Yeah.
Could have been an NBA player.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Could have been perhaps one of the most famous NBA players. Yeah, no, but his
name.
name's...
We were talking about.
Yeah.
We have to do number 5. I'm sorry.
No, that's great. I love this.
It's like, why do they have the actor's wingspan listed?
That was what I was thinking. I was like, how did you find his wingspan? Why did they measure that? And then you were like, at the NBA Combine, of course, where they measure every actor's wingspan.
Water polo.
They should do an actor combine.
Yeah. Also imagining Kevin Durant just running up to Jordan and being like, get off your phone.
I thought it was. That's what I was envisioning.
And then he also looks crazy,
only
though.
Shelby understood what was going on. He clocked that. He was like, she's looking at the other one, you guys.
Oh. Yeah. Kevin Durant is definitely crazy looking as well. So he's
crazy looking.
Yeah. Get the party lit. Party like a rock star.
We got straight up buck wild on our bonus episodes in 2025. Like this real ass clip right here.
Turn the sound up.
Yeah. Did you know they like basically fixed nut allergies? Have we talked about this on the show? They like figured it out pretty much. I mean, there are always going to be some people who are allergic, but like the rate of allergies has gone down like crazy because they were like, you just have to eat them when you're a baby.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was the like grumpy grandparent like solution, which is like, they gotta eat them, get used to them, gotta rub dirt on it. And they're like, scientists had to be like, it turns out you do just kind of have to rub dirt on it in this case.
Yeah.
You gotta expose them to the nuts.
And before that, the guidance was to do the opposite. And then like all the like older Zoomers, I think, are the ones who are like super nut allergic. No nut luncheon for them. Sorry.
There's one tranche of humans that is just extremely allergic to nuts. Not even a full generation. Like
now
5 years span.
Now that we know their weakness, we can destroy them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Say 6'7" to me again, bitch.
You're gonna get the nut mist sprayed in your face.
Yeah, vaporized nuts in one of those old perfume bottles. Like I'm killing somebody on, Murder, She Wrote.
It's like 6'7", and then you just look up pointedly at the vent as a gas enters the room.
A peanutty
what
gas.
Is that? It smells kind of like peanut. No.
Yeah. Just peanut oils dabbed. Shaky. Take off like a leather glove.
Putting peanut oil in the diffuser. Yeah. Hang on. What's going on here? Yeah.
Yeah. What they don't realize, there's a bowl full of lava rocks and peanut oil in the room, making it an absolute death trap.
You fool.
Yeah.
Haven't seen those lava rocks much recently.
They don't work.
You don't see those much anymore.
What are these supposed to do?
They're like porous rocks that'll diffuse oil, like scented oil and stuff in your room. It's like sort of an alternative to the wood sticks.
Okay.
But I think the wood
reeds.
sticks work much better.
Use the reeds. Send your odors to the sea of reeds with the diffuser of reeds.
Eli just had a bunch of lava rocks on the floor in his bedroom. He was living. It was also a treasure chest and a scuba diver. Yeah.
Yeah.
A castle. He slept in the castle, obviously.
This is a salamander. He's a magma
worm. He had his enrichment moss as well.
My friend, the magma worm. Yep.
Had a little guy in there that kind of like crawled around the bottom and ate any garbage that was there, like an algae eater. You just got to get it's good.
I have snails in my apartment to keep the walls clean. They crawl up and down my windows and keep it nice and clear.
Oh, don't worry about them. They keep the walls clean.
Welcome to my enclosure. It's like, you're what?
Check out my big stick and wheel. It's a bit of a. I mean, there are truly like male living spaces that are like very jar adjacent.
They look like where you'd put a beta fish for sure.
Like, yeah, like, the thing of like the Mitch Hedberg, like, I'll put a stick to replicate the natural habitat. There's definitely like male living spaces where they're like, they put up like a tiny poster of like a tree and they're like, it's outside in here. And you're like, okay, you're a frog. You're like a frog, man. Not good.
I need to be wet at all times in my male living space. I must maintain moisture.
Your enclosure or mine?
I'm newt maxing. I'm always
enclosure or mine?
Moist. Yeah. I got 8 humidifiers. I'm standing in the middle of them, newt maxing.
I mean,
door dashing.
Just lifting up you actually get into your place by lifting up the little clear window on the roof, and you get in that way. That's
I have to be placed into my apartment. Yeah. Leaving my apartment when I get scooped up by a long square net. Here comes the net. Time to go out. Time to go. And then
I need to go back, but I must be placed.
Cleaning ladies here.
They lift me out and they put me in the McDonald's bathroom, and I stay there while they clean my apartment and get all the mold out. And then they put me back in. They put me in a little bowl. They just put me in a big bowl outside. And I try to climb up the sides while they clean my apartment. That's what I do. That's how I live.
Whatever works. Look, New York real estate, man. You gotta live where you can.
Pour out a big jar of Huel onto my lick mat, and I enrich myself.
That's right.
I gotta do my enrichment. Yeah. Scratching up the walls. It's good, you know? Very good.
Referring to the deep sea diver as your roommate.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Right, that guy. Right.
That's fine. He doesn't mind.
Yeah, he just floats up into the bottom. It's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little castle, and that would be cool though to have in there. You know,
little castle.
Yeah, trying to prank my friend by hiding behind the waving seaweed in my room. All right, we're deep in this riff. Shall we do a piece of news?
Sure.
This
piece
is
of news. I keep seeing Iggy's little like ear tufts.
My landlord won't replace my blue gravel.
I'm in a protracted battle to get my blue gravel refreshed.
Rocks. Yeah, I'm holding my Tetra Pet.
Taking him to housing court.
Refuses to test the pH of my tank.
My pH is all out of whack. He's not putting. My landlord is overfeeding me. He's putting me in great danger. Gave me too many flakes, and now I'm sick. Anywho,
news.
Oh yeah. Speaking of overfeeding or whatever, yeah, you eat flakes. You guys want me to get flakes? Yeah, they stink. I love it. They stink.
Stinky flakes. My favorite food.
They do. Man, they stink. That's true.
Yep.
I hear that.
I put them up on stuff. I put them on the shelf in my closet, and I lick them up. You know, eat them like a fish from up top. Sprinkle them down. I get in one of those booths that they blow money around in, and then I put a bunch of fish flakes in there, and I open my mouth, and that's how I eat. So I get my dinner. Okay. I'm a little loopy today, clearly.
Put your hands in the air! Make some noise! Let's keep this best of crack a-lackin' and hear what's in Kath's last will and testament.
The best in the world.
I feel like this is kind of a mixed story. I feel like, so the first thing, salmon are swimming faster. That sounds positive, right?
Yeah, good for them.
I don't know if there's anything like super important about the speed of salmon, but it sounds like they're improving their times. That's always good.
Gotta get away from that bear at the top of the waterfall.
Totally.
Bears are fucked right now.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Bears got to get faster.
Yeah, bears are coming. You see how fast these fucking things are now?
God damn it!
Don't they need to eat like a lot of them too?
Oh yeah.
They got to catch so many. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they get one real fat one, I guess. One that's like 400 pounds. But that seems unlikely. Probably not getting up the waterfall at all.
So. Yeah, they're stuck at the bottom. For sure. So the salmon are swimming quicker, which sounds good, except that it's because of painkillers and other drugs dumped into the rivers and sea. So, cool. They said that they're juiced up. They said that, this is ironic, traces of a sleeping pill shortened the time it took for juvenile salmon to navigate through 2 hydropower dams along their regular migration route that usually slow up the journey. So they're going faster because of a sleeping pill. Kind of interesting. I feel like they're maybe like less stressed out, you know?
Yeah. You know,
because
it's like they're going on instinct. It's like, you know how some people are better at foreign languages when they're like 2 beers deep because they don't second guess themselves, stuff like that. They're not going, oh, which way should I? They're going fucking right. That's it. Left.
I found with languages, it's if you don't speak the language, or you're like trying and the other person doesn't like speaks your language to the equivalent like not as good level, like you're both beginners. If both people are drunk, you are fluent. Like you will absolutely figure it out. I feel like that has been my experience, is like if the terrible English speaker and the terrible Spanish speaker are both drunk, you are mind melded. You've got it.
Yeah. You're meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
It's also, I love the name of this medication for sleep disorders. I'm pronouncing it wrong probably on purpose, but it's clobazam, which
hits you over the head.
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd take to be a better boxer. Oh, he's on clobazam. His wins are invalidated. He was on Punchamax. Like, it's something you'd get out of like a vending machine in a video game that increases your fucking melee strikes. Clobazam. You're juiced up.
My punching power has increased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you the Hulk fist from Twin Peaks: The Return. You just grow that.
Salmon are juice. The salmon are on trend. The salmon are really puffy.
They're so puffed up. They're so
huge
mad.
Huge traps on these salmon.
Can you have traps if you don't have arms? We'll find out. We're giving the salmon trend. We're going to see.
Putting the salmon on gear. We're getting the salmon are why are the salmon bigger? Chicken and broccoli. They're going in on chicken and broccoli. The famous celebrity quote unquote solution to gaining weight for a roll or getting muscle for a roll.
They're on the gas.
On the gas, as they say. Chicken and broccoli, gas. They are gassy if you're on chicken and broccoli.
That's true.
Sure.
Everyone else is on the damn gas if you eat a lot of chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
So clobazam is it's a benzo. So I guess it would make you. So it's not really like a sleeping pill. It just kind of chills you out. So I guess you're not worried about the hydroelectric dam you're swimming through.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Lower anxiety. You're going for it.
You're cruising.
You're not double guessing yourself. You're just, I feel like salmon probably have generalized anxiety disorder. Most fish seem to, the way they behave. They're always scared of everything.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta swim through all these obstacles to get to your spawning grounds. And then guess what's at your spawning grounds? A fucking bear that needs to eat generations of your family. Hundreds of thousands of your relatives in order to satiate itself. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'd have anxiety shit.
Yeah. Set up. Make sure your fucking affairs are in order before you go up that waterfall. Otherwise, God, all your salmon stuff is going to be in probate for years because you weren't ready to get yanked by the bear.
My affairs. Everyone always has such elegant things going on, apparently, when it's time to get them in. Make sure your shit's organized. Get your affairs in order. Oh, my affairs.
My affairs. All the stuff
in
my garage.
My affairs.
My affairs. My Ford Pinto. It must be in order. Who's it
my magic cards.
My debts.
My magic cards.
My student loans.
What have I...
affairs.
It is very presumptuous. People don't got affairs. I guess it's like make sure all your secret families are taken care of.
Well, that's true.
That's the affairs.
That's the right thing to do.
You got to make a VHS tape. That's the fun one. You got to do the VHS tape.
Got to get a TV wheeled out like in like middle school on a rainy day.
That's that good. Is it the Asher Perlman cartoon where it's somebody like a will video and then he's standing in the back and he's like, if you're watching this, it means I've either died or I got impatient and wanted to see what you guys thought of this.
That's a good bit.
Yeah. No, you got to do a VHS.
I kind of want... I don't have anything, so there's no reason for me to have a will because I don't have anything. But
Kath's going to have a damn won't.
Exactly.
You're coming in for the reading of Kath's won't. I didn't have shit, so you're not getting anything.
Yep.
Oh. Zero affairs. Clean slate.
It's just a blank piece of paper. Why did she want you all here? It actually just says to gather you all, and that's the end of it.
You got a will that just says N/A on it. I mean, no problem. We got nothing to distribute.
Applicable.
It says here, pass. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
Pass. No thanks.
Got a safe with nothing in it. A safe that says sorry when you open it.
Yeah. Ripped piece of notebook paper. Not even stationery or anything. Ripped piece of notebook paper that says sorry in there.
Yeah.
Open a lockbox at the bank and just a moth flies out and that's it. Yeah. He's been living in there.
Inherit my barrel with suspenders on it.
And then you still got one estranged relative who's still mad. They're getting, I get nothing. No one's.
I don't even get the barrel.
Not even the barrel. I could have used that. I was going to put fish in it and shoot them.
Prodigal son's always so mad at the will readings. You didn't see this coming.
Yeah,
I returned, didn't I?
You're estranged, bitch. You're not going to get stuff. What are you talking? You're mad. So they left all the money to their dog. Who cares? You fucked up.
You don't get any. Yeah, like you didn't earn this money. The dog did. The dog was there.
You should have returned while they were alive. Then you would have gotten everything. That's the whole thing. That's it.
The whole thing. That's the whole thing.
They've been showing up. It's embarrassing.
I'm cutting people out of my won't. You don't get any of this nothing. Fuck off.
You are now tuned in.
2026 is here, but we can still reminisce about wanting to eat the mythical king's hand.
Music right now.
I have a friend who is trying to hold off on giving his kid anything too good because he's just like, if I give you a Sour Patch Kid, you're not going to eat apple slices anymore.
Right.
It's going to be over.
I feel like that's a risk.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to give, the crazy, the pet food they advertise you keep in the fridge. It's like, well, what if they like it too much?
Yeah, they
and
won't
my
eat the other
fucking
thing.
income situation changes, and I can't keep fresh steak in the damn fridge.
Once I had Doritos, it was. What else was what other snack? What about some granola? It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Off.
Yeah.
Granola?
Patty has. What kind of powder you got on there?
Patty had one Dorito, and it's like in the teen dramas where the next day he came in with slick back hair and like Ray-Bans and a black leather jacket.
I'm cool now because I had a Dorito.
Yeah. He's like the guy who changes Tommy's diaper in Rugrats. That was iconic for me.
That's a good one. Yeah, the greaser guy.
Yeah. Oh, I got this. Hey, I got it, Miss Pickles.
Just letting a stranger change your kid's diaper.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you change enough diapers, you're like, I do want to break from this. This is worth the risk.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a low risk too, where it's like, how often, how many strangers would be like, let me change that diaper?
That's true. But then it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why are you asking?
Yeah, this is like Gladiator.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
You need to not want to change the diaper. That's why it must be you. This is like becoming the Emperor of Rome.
Yeah.
That's why it must be you.
Yeah.
He who wants to. No, it's like, I need this to go throw on a beach for the seagulls.
This task I have put before you. Which is just changing a diaper with all my heart. No. Yeah. That is why it must be you.
That's like, it's in Dune. You got to stick your hand in the diaper and leave it there. Ew, gross.
Huggies Gom Jabbar. No thanks.
Yeah.
The Gom Jabbar is just a bunch of peeled grapes.
Yeah.
You just stick it in there.
No,
it's
like
eyeballs.
Greens.
It's eyeballs.
It's cooked spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't know. In there, it's just a little cold in there. But he's just a huge bitch.
What? So is peeled grapes, cooked spaghetti? What were the other gross things? Those are the
Jello,
two. Those are the two headlines.
Those are the heavy hitters. I think Jello.
What's Jello supposed to be?
I don't know. Guts.
Yeah. Something gross. I mean, I don't like touching Jello, so even if they were just kidding, it's Jello, I'd be like,
but it congealed. It's like you kids don't know what congealed is.
Also, I don't want to touch cold spaghetti that a bunch of other people have touched.
Yeah, I don't want to touch
nasty.
any of this.
Just taking it out and eating it.
That's nasty.
They'd be like, it was a joke, and I'd be like, okay, well, where's your bathroom? Because I still don't.
I want to Google this, but I can't imagine what words I would use to find it.
What else are the things?
Food, scary, Halloween, peeled grapes.
Halloween foods. You type in scary Halloween foods, it's like, I guess that depends on your outlook and what you find scary.
You get a fun.
That would be the best search to find out what a jack-o'-lantern is called. Scary Halloween food. Just find out you're somebody who's been eating a lot of jack-o'-lanterns. It says squirrel would Google scary Halloween food. What are those scary faces we eat?
It's like Jekyll and Hyde. They had like the haunted chicken fingers and shit or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Haunted chicken fingers.
Haunted by
human fingers. They're chicken fingers. It's fine.
There's human fingers. It's chicken fingers, but it's bones in. It's just
they take raw ground chicken and they put it in a latex glove to make it look like a hand, and then they batter and deep fry.
Yeah, it's like the
king's hand.
The king's hand. That's the most insane. One of the most insane posts, like 4chan leak level. Like, what is this?
You've seen the king's hand?
And then they made the king's hand.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
It was like sausage with M&Ms in it, right?
It was like M&M cookie with Caesar salad inside, I think.
Yeah,
it had
was
like
made
salad
in a glove.
inside. You gotta look it up.
Are you not familiar with the King's Hand?
No, I am. I just don't remember what the ingredients
specifics. I know it had M&Ms involved.
M&Ms were in it, and something was like in the middle of it that was like horrible. And I for some reason thought it was I thought it was sausage packed into a latex glove and cooked.
I think there's a Reddit where it's all people describing foods from.
It's a hand made of M&M cookie filled with Greek salad.
The King's Hand.
And then this person made it.
What's the username?
It's
so good that they made it. Also, I feel like it's important to note this was like in the middle of
It was
COVID.
December 2020.
Yeah, people were like losing their minds.
This is the username is thatfrood, THATFROOD.
This is December 2020.
They then made and ate the King's Hand.
You're forgetting the most important part of this, which is that the M&M cookie is shaped like a hand. Cooked in a glove.
Well, they formed it in a glove and then they cooked it. I don't think they cooked it in the glove.
It's like a beautiful hand.
It looks great. It's just filled with Greek salad.
That's my problem with so many.
Salad?
That's my review. Leaving that as a Yelp review on every restaurant near me. It was good, but it was filled with Greek salad, and no one explained why.
They served me the King's Hand. I didn't ask for it. I guess I was chosen.
New at Milk Bar. Going on Goldbelly to get the King's Hand delivered to me.
If you're the 1,000th customer, you get a free King's Hand. And none of the things you ordered, just the King's Hand.
Yeah. Going on a Wegmans, pick up a King's Hand. Hey, do you want me to bring anything to the party? If you could bring a King's Hand.
Save me the fingers.
Everybody wants the fingers because that's the part with no Greek salad in it.
That's right. The fingers are not hollow.
It's just a cookie.
The fingers are not hollow. You can have the fingers, but you have to make them touch the salad.
They have to touch the oregano dressing. That's part of it.
Oh, there's feta in there. Feta and M&Ms.
Man, I can't think of anything more December 2020 than making that.
The King's Hand.
It's like...
You know what this is. Damn, that last clip had us gagged, Chica. Hopefully this next one is an epic slay.
Let's go!
A story about a lost manuscript, a classic tale. And the manuscript is about Merlin and King Arthur. So it's
two of the good. If you're going to find a manuscript, that's really what you're hoping
pretty
for.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other. I guess this is a French. It's a French manuscript. It was stitched. It's 700 years old. It was stitched into the binding of a 16th century register, so like a boring ass book. So I guess somebody was trying to just save it or something. There's only 40 copies of this in the world, and it's part of it. It's Old French, and it's about. I'll just give you it's about, like I said, Merlin, and it's like early King Arthur. Mm-hmm. So Merlin is. Apparently he is the child of a woman and the devil in this. I don't know if that's always the same, but he's a shapeshifter.
I thought he was good.
Merlin's got some.
There's a lot going on with Merlin.
Merlin's got some baggage. Isn't he? It's Morgan Fay, right? Morgana. Isn't that his? Look, I'm not going to get into the history of Merlin right now. I'm sorry.
Well, there's also like a million different versions of it too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I mean, he becomes a blind harpist who later vanishes into thin air. He then reappears as a balding child who issues edicts to King Arthur wearing no underwear. Okay.
Who's
might
this
be some
pervert?
fanfic.
This is a little bald child. Balding. Sorry, he's got the horseshoe.
Receding hairline. Wow.
He's got the kid has the thing where he grows the hair in the back long and then flips it forward. You know, and it's like
doing the comb over.
Everyone knows what's going on, kid. Comb over from the back though, not the full side, not the short sleeve dress shirt. Middle manager comb over.
Not the Pete Campbell.
Yeah, straightforward.
That actor shaved his hairline to look like that, which is incredible.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I would also never take advice if he was my advisor, because Merlin was the advisor to King Arthur, and I would never let someone with that haircut be my advisor. I'd be like,
can you imagine? Not even an advisor. He issued
is bad.
According to this, edicts. It's like, who the fuck are you? I'm king. Who are you?
He's the Elon Musk of his time.
You're a little bald kid. Well, actually, yeah, in a lot of ways.
I think my father, a demon, wouldn't like to hear about this very much. I think my father, a king of hell.
What a jerk. What a jerk.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Yeah. That is apparently part of Merlin's legend.
Merlin's stock price is halfway down, and you're saying it's good. What a jerk. What a creep. Shape-shifting Merlin. So he asked to bear Arthur's standard, so the flag on the battlefield, and Arthur agrees, and turns out it was a good call, because Merlin then shows up with a fire-breathing dragon as part of his. So that's. I
wonder
useful.
if that was part of the pitch. Like, I do feel like if you're trying to convince King Arthur to let you bear his standard, you lead with, "I do have a dragon."
Maybe it's like a test, right? Like you trusted the balding child, and now
you get a dragon.
The balding nude child.
That ancient test.
Balding going commando child. Did he let
this
people know?
Free-balling, receding hairline child comes to you. Do you treat him with respect?
It's like, what is?
Do you heed? Do you heed his words?
My edict.
Little balding child with the fucking dick and balls out walks up, and you're like, what the fuck? And then a voice from above is like, you have failed my test. You are to respect all creatures.
Little kid just like pulling on your greave.
Get out of here.
Hey, let me carry the thing.
Let me carry.
Stop yanking on my Sabaton, dude. Get out of here.
I gotta carry the thing.
I'm sure that's not what they meant, but I am like fully imagining him Winnie the Pooh style, just like with a t-shirt and just nothing on the bottom.
Yeah,
either it's that, or he's like, by the way, I'm not wearing underwear. Like, why? Unless it is immediately apparent, he's just going around telling people that.
You could just, he's wearing a thin, fucking what
shroud.
Yeah, he's wearing a thin Gambion or whatever the fuck there, and you can tell because you can see his dick kind of through it, and you're that guy's not wearing underwear, you know. It's like gray sweatpants. He showed up in gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that's a fragment of the story, I guess. So that's pretty cool. It's positioned as a sequel to an earlier text, I guess. So this is
get
IP.
your own IP.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, didn't you want to know more about Merlin? Well, the
novelization,
yeah. So they like used a bunch of different cool technology to be able to kind of suss out what's written there, because it's obviously kind of faded and beat up. They're pretty proud of it. So that's pretty cool. This was all done by the researchers at this story. This story is long, unlike the other ones you were complaining about being short. This is, my God, Cambridge University Library are the people that were able to do this. So that is fully halfway through the article, really burying the credit for the people.
I'll also say, I'll be vulnerable and say, King Arthur for me is this real kind of moment where I definitely am like, is he real? And I'm like, he might be real, but Merlin is fake for sure, right?
What are you talking about, Merlin?
Could be a guy. I don't think he's really a half demon, but
Merlin
he was probably some weird guy.
He was like a drunk guy, and he got all the cool dinosaur transformers. Haven't you seen it? Come on, we all know this.
Kath just invented Merlin Judaism, Merlin-based Judaism. I think, look, Merlin existed. It's just a question of whether he was that powerful, whether he was really a magician.
Everything, it's like that. It's like that. John Benjamin has a van. I believe everything about King Arthur, except also Arthur smoked a pipe. Everything else is identical. That's my only difference with the standard.
He had a big pipe.
I think he was real. He was a guy, I think.
They say this is a King Arthur's cool to me. I think it's cool, and I think they should make some more movies about it. Why not?
Yeah. No, they definitely make. It's a great story. Pull a sword from a stone. You got a magician. Somebody's riding a dragon.
They kind of. I mean,
with his dick and balls out. That's all you
beefed it a few times.
They got to do
it
accurate to this. They got to have the balding child.
Yeah.
Just make it real weird. I mean, they did the Green Knight movie, which that story is fucking crazy.
Green Knight is a crazy story. All the Grail stuff is really the sort of exclusively Grail stuff is really crazy. Everyone's like, well, Arthur is also looking for the Grail. It's like, yeah, but he doesn't really get into all the Gawain stuff is the really weird stuff.
Yeah, it's like, it reads like a Buddhist koan or something. Like, it's just so strange. And then they made the movie about it, and everyone was like, it doesn't really have an ending. It's like, yeah, that story is really weird.
Yeah, he fell asleep in the middle of it in Legend.
I took at least, I think I took 2 English classes about Grail myth in college, and
Grail stuff.
It's pretty cool stuff. Yeah,
that is
cool.
Think.
But yeah, they have not done a good. I mean, what was like? Did Guy Ritchie do one, or was that like a
about medieval stuff?
Yeah.
King Arthur stuff was really big, like in the OOs and the aughts. They were doing. Well,
they did. There was the Clive Owen one where they were like Roman soldiers. Like they kind of like did like a. What if it was a little more real, but still not.
There was that movie,
of course. Kid in King Arthur's Court, obviously.
Classic.
That's what I say. There's that movie about a kid in King Arthur's Court.
That was Merlin, actually.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Hellboy.
Yes.
The bad Hellboy.
They do talk to him. They probably talk to Merlin. I'm sure he talks to Merlin.
And then, Dragonheart, I guess, is kind of, but not really. I'm not sure. That seems like a stretch. I'm just looking at what shows up as...
The Witcher? They call him. They're like, hey, Witcher, there's like a bald kid here with his balls out.
Can you come take care of this?
Yeah, we're not really sure if it's a monster, but we would like you to come kill him. You know what? I don't know which sword you're going to need to use because, again, we don't really know what's going on with this balding child.
Is he a monster? Who's to say?
Why don't you just try some of your Witcher stuff on him and see what happens? Because he seems weird. He seems like definitely something is weird.
I think now is the time for a new adaptation of A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, the Mark Twain book, because it's like. He's like a guy who gets transported back, he's like an engineer or something, and he just immediately is like, "I'm a wizard!" Like he immediately starts committing defrauding people, and becomes like a Merlin rival. That's right, man. That's it.
Yeah,
I think that's
I can
cool.
Build a bridge. Therefore,
Merlin's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Now we're in the age of sort of frauds and acting as if. So I think this is
good.
It's time.
It's time.
Follow us on Instagram.
We're closing out this year's best of with a certified panty dropper. The camel that says, hey.
Right here. Yeah.
This is another classic beat for us. The animals. And this story comes to us from Help, I've Been Hamburglarized in the Discord. We got another true, actual, we're not being fooled as far as we know so far, animal with a human expression. This is a camel, which, weirdly almost feels like one of those animals where you're like, oh, I thought they just spit for me. One of those animals that communicated mostly through spitting, like an alpaca or a llama. But this camel says a very human phrase. I think we've got the audio. Shelby, do we have this queued up?
Phrase is a bit of a stretch, but he does sound like a human.
Word, yeah.
Faye. Hey. Can you say hey? Hey. Hey? Hey. Hey.
Hey. So that second one is a camel.
Hey. The first hey is so good.
Hey.
Yeah. The first hey is the exact.
It sounds like you're making fun of him. Hey, hey. Sorry,
I was going to say no. It's the exact hey of your friend's roommate you don't know. You go to see your friend. He's like, "Oh, that's my roommate." Hey,
you hear that? Hey,
my camel roommate.
That guy's going to make you watch a YouTube video. You hear that? Hey,
hey,
hey.
Or it's just a guy who's a little too high. Hey. Just trying to be normal at a party. Hey, what's up?
That's my roommate Nick. He plays a lot of video games. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Goes back to Balatro. This is and I guess it's maybe more of a young camel thing, but maybe they say that they have this more higher pitched, short vocalization, and then they grow and it gets into more of what I would assume camels grumbles, yeah, and
grumbles. I'd imagine sort of donkey-like is what I imagine a camel sounding like.
Yeah,
I have no direct experience.
It's very funny that is a baby sound. That's the baby sounds like a man, and then it's just, and then it gets way deeper and
it sounds like a stoned man who's a little sad.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a real DoorDash gremlin sound. Hey,
Like somebody bumped him and his ice cream fell off the cone.
Right.
Oh, come on.
He's been looking forward to it all day. Just a big thing of vanilla soft serve just fell off. Hey.
You were sort of teasing him and it crossed a line. That's what that hey is.
Yeah, sorry, man.
This camel has learned to say not cool, man. Too far.
Delightful.
Yeah, lovely. And it's nice that it's also impressive that the camel seems to do it somewhat on command when they ask the camel to say hi.
It's like when I talk to my cat. Like they if they hear you vocalize, they vocalize in return. They're like, they're stupid and they think it's talking.
Yeah. Someone sitting at home talking to their cat and they're being like, what an idiot.
What an idiot. You think you're telling me something, but I can't understand you. This is really sweet, though. The guy who owns this camel said, quote, camels have really saved my life. Which is really sweet. I just go out there and give them love for the first couple months. A lot of hanging out in the pen with them, trying to work with them and get them accustomed to me. Yeah, I don't know. This guy just he's just a camel head. He's got a farm.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Camel saved my life. I narrowly escaped the city of the dead, Hymenoptera, after and they took me across the desert. I was unconscious, but they saved me.
Laying across the
I was dying in the desert, and I found a turtle on its back, and the camel flipped it over for me. Got carried
He's
out.
got a lot of kind of, he's also got emus and all that. He has dromedaries as well as camels, so he's broadened that.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
cool. Dromedaries apparently also more polite than camels. He says the dromedaries don't spit, which also confirms, camels are a spitter.
They'll do it.
I think their spit has poison in it or something too. I think it's really bad for you.
It's like a Dilophosaurus. It's like a
It's
like what happens to Nedry in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, corrosive camel spit.
There are diseases you can get from them, I think. So.
Yeah.
Just the scream in
Face
the car.
melts off.
The camel. He opens the camel is somehow inside the SUV.
Yeah. Bring a camel on the heist to spit on the vault door, burn through it like a block of thermite.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah. I love the videos of a llama spitting on somebody. I mean, it doesn't seem fun for the person getting spit on, but man, they spit with purpose. It
would be nice to be able to do that. A nice, big hawk tua would be. Yeah. It's very theatrical, Mm-hmm. I guess if you want to do that, you have to dip, which not worth it.
Yeah, pack a big old skull. But whenever they spit, it's never they just spit a lot and sometimes people get in the way. It's they make eye contact and they just rear up and nail you.
Man, if otters can smoke, dromedaries can fucking pack a lip. Camels look like they already got a lick packed. My God.
Yeah, you could get a whole tin up there. That's where they store their damn water, hydration. They got half in the hump and half in the lip in the,
and then they
that
can
big
spit.
thing of wintergreen saturated. Yeah. Camel filling a Yingling bottle each time they spit. They're just overflowing. Good stuff.
Listen up! Another great year in the books. We'll be back in 2026, assuming Kath's flight lands smoothly.